Manchester United's hopes of a midfield overhaul under a new coach have been hit by a stark reality check. The Red Devils have identified Wharton Elliot Anderson as primary targets for the summer transfer window, but the pursuit of the Premier League duo is intrinsically linked to the club's ability to secure a seat at Europe's top table next season.
Bid sponsor index backlinks and pages fastultimateindexing.com.
United are currently third in the Premier League table, but a recent defeat at Newcastle has served as a reminder of how fragile their position remains. The club has reportedly earmarked midfield as their priority position for recruitment in the summer transfer window, having notably signed only 2 out-and-out central midfielders in the last 8 years. According to a recent analysis of their transfer strategy, Nottingham Forest star Elliot Anderson has emerged as a key figure on United's the 23, who has impressed Thomas Tuchel enough to be set to start alongside Declan Rice for England in the build-up to the World Cup, has been on United's radar since a standout performance in a -2-2 draw at the City Ground earlier this campaign. However, Anderson is of interest to United, but well-placed sources say they would not be able to compete with fruit-runners Manchester City on Anderson's salary, unless they are back in the Champions League. Without the financial windfall and prestige of the competition, the Red Devils risk being out-muscled by their local rivals for the former Newcastle trainee's signature. The situation regarding Crystal Palace maestro Wharton is even more definitive. The 22-year-old has established himself as one of the most composed deep-lying playmakers in the division, frequently excelling against United in recent seasons. Despite a narrow 2-1 win for United last week at Old Trafford, Wharton's performance further cemented his status as a priority target. The 22-year-old is expected to leave Crystal Palace in the summer, but is keen on only joining a club in the Champions League. This stance leaves United with no room for error in the final months of the season, as failing to qualify for the tournament would effectively end their chances of bringing the youngster to the theater of dreams. The urgency for these signings is heightened by the expected departures at Old Trafford. Veteran Brazilian Casemiro will be released when his contract expires in June, and the 34-year-old struggled before his 61st minute substitution at Newcastle, with Kobbie Mainoo's future uncertain and Manuel Ugarte struggling to adapt. The options are dwindling. While alternative targets like Brighton's Carlos Baleba or Bournemouth's Alex Scott are admired, the focus remains on Wharton and Anderson. With 5th place likely to secure a Champions League spot this term due to English clubs' European performance, the club know that the final league standings will dictate whether they can land his preferred stars or be forced back to the drawing board.
Vid sponsor index backlinks and pages. fastultimateindexing.com.